back to my channel. I'm Dina and it's been a while. Today I have for you the Pokemon Sword and Shield Battle Styles booster box to open, so a lot of packs actually. Oh yeah, I have a face camera now. I keep forgetting about it. Yeah. Anyways, let's start by removing some plastic. Choose your battle style wisely. Be a Titan full of power or strike with impossible speed. It all depends on your martial mastery. Channel the power of Pokemon V like Mimikyu V, Tyranitar V, Empoleon V, and more. You'll also find a handful of impressive Pokemon VMAX, including Gigantamax, Urshifu in both single strike and rapid strike styles. Blech. Unleash epic mashups with the Sword and Shield Battle Styles expansion. Got Empoleon there. So, let's take out our first 9 booster packs of this box. I like to make it look like the display. Put this guy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, time to open our first pack, Tyranitar. This is the first Sword and Shield pack of cards that I'm opening. Hopefully it'll be good. Alrighty, we'll be starting off with Houndour. He's a single strike, got 60 HP, dark type, with a simple bite attack for just 1 colorless energy. A little blurb here says they make repeated eerie howls before dawn to call attention to their pack. He's pulling like a rock. Then we have Pawniard, steel type. His first attack here is Swords Dance. During your next turn, this Pokemon's slash attack does 70 more damage before applying weakness and resistance. And then slash for 10 if you didn't do Swords Dance. A pack of these Pokemon forms to serve a Bisharp boss. Each Pawniard trains diligently, dreaming of one day taking the lead. Next we have Cubone, 78 HP, it seems like a lot for just a little Cubone. Has Beat as his first attack, and then Headbutt for 30. It wears its mother's skull on its head, so no one knows what its bare face looks like. However, it's clear that it's always crying. Then we have Remoraid, a Rapid Strike Pokemon. 60 HP with an attack here, Water Gun for 10 damage, and Sharp Fin for 20. Using its dorsal fin as a suction pad, it clings to Mantine's underside to scavenge for leftovers. I wonder if they mean leftovers like the Pokemon held item. Next up we have Fomantis, 60 HP, and Continuous Slash is the attack here, for just 1 grass energy, 20 times, so flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. I don't know, I think I always want an attack that's like guaranteed to do some damage. I mean, you have to get pretty lucky with these. It loves the sunshine. When it basks in the sunlight regularly, it grows up with vivid coloration. Looks kind of pastel. We have a reverse holo here of Conkeldurr, 160 HP, with Hammer Pressure for 90. If the defending Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. And then we have Mega Punch for 150. When going all out, this Pokemon throws aside its concrete pillars and leaps at opponents to pummel them with its fists. So this is a rare reverse holo, so that's nice. Put this off to the side, and ooh, we've got a holo. First one out the gate, first pack look. Luxray, Rapid Strike. Look at that holo. This Luxray has 150 HP, and the first attack here, Electro Step. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. The attack here is Scar Strikes for 100 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 100 more damage. Oh! My kitty making some noise. Luxray's ability to see through objects comes in handy when it's scouting for danger. Did you know that Luxray could see through objects? This is my first time hearing about it. So 2 rares in a pack, good start. And we've got Steel Energy and Gliscor, 120 HP, evolves from Gligar. Acrobatics is the first attack here for 20 plus damage. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 40 more damage for each heads. And Guillotine for 90. Not bad. Its flight is soundless. It uses its lengthy tail to carry off its prey. Then its elongated fangs do the rest. Looks like he has boxing gloves on. And then next up we have Golbat, really big mouth, 80 HP, and an ability here, Discreet Draw. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. And Air Slash, 50 damage. Discard an energy from this Pokemon. Not bad if you got some double colorless already. They can suck down over 10 ounces of blood in one go. They have been known to drink so much blood that they can no longer fly. Alright. And our last card of the pack is Tool Jammer. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, Pokemon tools attached to your opponent's active Pokemon have no effect. Except for Tool Jammer. Alrighty, and here's the code card. Let me know if you get anything good. Okay, so not a bad first pack. 2 rares and a holo. Let's see if we can keep it up. First one here we have a Mawile with a little single strike icon. 90 HP, steel type. Powerful Vice is the first attack for 20 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed. Then we have Piercing Strike for 100 damage. This attack isn't affected by weakness or resistance, or by any effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. It chomps with its gaping mouth. Its huge jaws are actually steel horns that have been transformed. Pretty cool. Then we have, maybe something interesting coming up. Oh, and a kitty cat. Hello. Excuse me. This Mankey has 60 HP and the single strike icon with a Focus Fist attack for 50 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. And then, if one gets angry, all the others around it will get angry. No Silence is a rare visitor in a troop of Mankey. Horsey is next up. 60 HP and a simple smoke screen for 10 damage. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. It makes its nest in the shade of corals. If it senses danger, it spits murky ink and flees. If you're just listening to me, it means flees as in running away, not fleas as in the bug. I got a buddy. This is Olive. Ollie. Oh, okay, bye. Then we have Lickitung, 110 HP, and then two very energy intensive attacks, but kind of boring just for 50 and 80. It licks filth clean with its tongue. Whatever it licks stinks afterwards, so whether it's really clean is questionable. That's an interesting way to put it. I don't think I've ever heard that a Lickitung has stinky breath before. Then we have Houndour. Our reverse holo is Remoraid, which we've also already gotten. And our rare is Corviknight V. Wow. Full shiny. Look at that. I definitely had a Corviknight on my team in Pokemon Sword. Wow. Got the cool texture too. 210 HP. Clutch is the first attack here for 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. And Sky Hurricane, 190 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Sky Hurricane. Okay. Weak to fire, resistant to grass, with a single retreat cost. That's not bad. When your Pokemon V is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. So of course we got rare, and this is 156 out of 163. That seems like a pretty big set, 163 cards. Nice. Some of the booster packs, when you're opening them and it's like 90 something cards, is like, ugh, so many repeats. So I gotta put this guy off to the side. Then we have Water Energy. I like the little effect they have going on. Tool Jammer. So we are getting some repeats of commons already. Oh, Morpeko. He's a hangry boy, hangry moto. 80 HP. Gather food. Put an item card from your discard pile into your hand. And Hangry Tackle, 20 plus. If you have no cards in your hand, this attack does 90 more damage. Hunger hormones affect its temperament. Me too. Until its hunger is appeased, it gets up to all manner of evil deeds. Same. And lastly, we have Level Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And here's the code card. Alright, number 3. We've had some pretty good luck lately, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a less exciting pack, but who knows? Oh. So we're already starting off with Houndour, which we've seen a couple times. Oh, but then we have Silicobra, 80 HP with Tail Whap. Wonder why Tail Whap and not Tail Wrap. And then Mudshot for 60. It spews sand from its nostrils. While the enemy is blinded, it burrows into the ground to hide. Then we have Blipbug for 50 HP, and its only attack is Stampede for 10 damage. Often found in gardens, this Pokemon has hairs on its body that is used to assess the surroundings. Oh, it's Esper! So cute, so evil. What do you see with those eyes? 60 HP, and the attack here is Focused Wish for 20 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, his attack does 20 more damage. There's enough psychic power in Esper to send a wrestler flying, but because this power can't be controlled, Esper finds it troublesome. Then we have Frillish, the blue one, 80 HP and Recover. Discard an energy from this Pokemon and heal all damage from it. Nice, not just like half. And we have Rain Splash for 10 damage. Legend has it that the residents of a sunken ancient city changed into these Pokemon. Interesting. Okay. Our reverse holo here is Purugly, an uncommon, 120 HP. Catterday. Draw 3 cards. If you do, this Pokemon is now asleep. And Claw Slash for 120 damage. To make itself appear intimidatingly beefy, okay, it tightly cinches its waist with its twin tails. I too want to appear intimidatingly beefy. Alright. Well, then the rare in our pack is Victory Bell. It is a non-holo rare. This Victory Bell has 150 HP. Looks like it's in a bunch of Wisteria. Has an attack here called Panic Vine, 40 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. During your opponent's next turn, that Pokemon can't retreat. And then we have Solar Beam, 120 damage. Once ingested into this Pokemon's body, even the hardest object will melt into nothing. Darkness Energy. Grumpig. Oh, that's an interesting art style. 130 HP with Dazzle Dance for 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And Power Gem for a straight up 120 damage. That's a lot. Uses Black Pearls to amplify its psychic power. It does an odd dance to gain control over foes. Definitely looks like he's dancing weirdly. Then we have Crawdaunt, 130 HP with Knock Off for 60 damage. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. And Crabhammer for 140 damage. Wow. A brutish Pokemon that loves the battle. It will crash itself into any foe that approaches its nest. Oh, Bouffalon. Nice. Basic Pokemon with 120 HP. That is not bad. Sap Sipper is its first attack. This Pokemon's attacks, or its ability. This Pokemon's attacks do 60 more damage to your opponent's grass Pokemon. And a Head Charge, 120 damage, but this Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. Their fluffy fur absorbs damage, even if they strike foes with a fierce headbutt. But if it absorbs damage, but it does 30 damage to itself? I don't know about that. Code card. Alright, so yeah, a less exciting pack, but maybe that's just kind of how it goes. These packs are pretty easy to open. I forget which set it was that I was really struggling with a while back. Starting up, we have Bronzor, 60 HP with Ram for 30 damage. Polishing Bronzor to a shine makes its surface reflect the truth, according to common lore. Be that as it may, Bronzor hates being polished. Then we have Bellsprout, 50 HP, and the attack here, Venoshock for 10+. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, this attack does 40 more damage. Nice. Its bud looks like a human face. Because of the bud, it is rumored to be a type of legendary mandrake plant. Interesting. And he's getting maybe dripped on? Ooh, that is a cool looking Electabuzz. Look at that art. Getting ready to fight. Interesting that he's a basic Pokemon, but then there's the baby Pokemon. I don't know really how the baby Pokemon are categorized in this set, or if they're just kind of not included. 80 HP and Haymaker for 30 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Haymaker. Okay. So, every other turn. While it's often blamed for power outages, the truth is the cause of outages is more often an error on part of the electric company. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Then we have Gligar. Cool. So now we have Gligar and Gliscor. Oh, my hair's everywhere. Slash for 30 damage. It flies straight at its target's face, then clamps down on the startled victim to inject poison. But he looks so cute. Next up we have Honedge, 60 HP with Ambush, 10+. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. The blue eye on the sword's handguard is the true body of Honedge. With its old cloth, it drains people's lives away. Okay. Our reverse holo here is Mienfoo, Rapid Strike, 60 HP. Double Stab, 30 times, 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. They seclude themselves in the mountains and devote themselves to training. The form of their kicks and chops differs from pack to pack. And let's see what the rare of this pack is. Mr. Rhyme. Galarian Mr. Rhyme, which evolves from Galarian Mr. Mime. You can see in the corner there. 110 HP. Ball Juggling for 10+. Discard any number of item cards that have the word ball in their name from your hand. This attack does 40 more damage for each card you discarded that way. Okay, cool. And Frost Smash for 80. So non-holo rare. Its amusing movements make it very popular. It releases its psychic power from the pattern on its belly. I see. Then we have Grass Energy. Purugly, a Durant, which is grass type here, Vice Grip, which does 20 damage, and Devour. For each of your Durant in play, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. With their large mandibles, these Pokemon can crunch their way through rock. They work together to protect their eggs from Sanaconda. Last up, we have Luxio, Rapid Strike, another cool art. 80 HP, and Jumping Kick is the first attack. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. And Head Bolt for 50. Strong electricity courses through the tips of its sharp claws. A light scratch causes fainting in foes. So shouldn't he just like, and then fainted, done, out? Code card. I feel like they might need to proofread some of these little Pokemon about sections. I think they give some conflicting advice to the actual attacks they have. Alrighty. Well, we got 2 non-holo rares in a row, so maybe we're due for some good luck. First up, we have Corphish, 70 HP, looking pretty cute. Bubble Beam is its only attack, which does 30 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. It was originally a Pokemon from afar that escaped to the wild. It can adapt to the dirtiest river. From afar, I mean, do they just mean like its region or new undiscovered one? Dunno. Oh, we have Glameow, 60 HP, up in a tree, Cat Kick for 10 damage, and Claw Slash for 40. When it's happy, Glameow demonstrates beautiful movements of its tail, like a dancing ribbon. I wonder if he ever attacks his tail. Then we have Yamper with a Pokeball in his mouth, 60 HP with an ability Ball Search. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put a Pokeball card, a Great Ball card, or one of each from your discard pile into your hand. And then Flop for 20. This gluttonous Pokemon only assists people with their work because it wants treats. As it runs, it crackles with electricity. Then we have another Mienfoo, another Bellsprout. Our reverse holo here is Single Strike Style Mustard. You can play this card only when it's the last card in your hand. Search your deck for a Single Strike Pokemon, put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. If you search your deck in this way, draw 5 cards. And our rare is, Holo Crobat. Pretty traditional, just kind of linear holo there. 130 HP, an ability Drastic Draw. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. Then we have Wing Attack for 100 damage. It feeds on the blood of living people and Pokemon. If it can't drink any blood for even a short while, it becomes weak and unable to fly. He needs to find a Golbat to share with him. Then we have Electric Energy. And Pignite, 100 HP, Single Strike, with a Ram for 30 and Combustion for 90. Looks like he's been eating a lot of food. When its internal fire flares up, its movements grow sharper and faster. When in trouble, it emits smoke. So is it in trouble because he ate too much? Maybe. Then we have Dottler, 70 HP with Radar. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. And then for its only attack that does damage, ram for 20 damage. As it grows inside its shell, it uses its psychic abilities to monitor the outside world and prepare for evolution. And lastly here we have Carcoal. 100 HP, evolves from Roly-Coly. Tackle does 50 damage, and then Wild the Tackle does 100 damage, but he takes 10 damage to himself. By rapidly rolling its legs, it can travel at over 18 miles per hour. That's not very impressive. The temperature of its flames it breathes can exceed 18,000 or 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty impressive though. Code card. Ooh, I'm getting old. Alright, got 4 packs left, so over halfway. First up, a Galarian Slowpoke, 70 HP. Tantalizing is its only attack. Flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Because Galarian Slowpoke eat the seeds of a plant that grows only in Galar, their tails have developed a spicy flavor. Ooh, is there a Team Rocket here ready to cut off some spicy tail? Interesting. Then we have Mankey, Horsey, Honedge. We're starting to pick up the pace here with all the duplicates. Ah, spoke too soon. We have Chimecho, 70 HP. Very pastel style art. Minor Errand Running. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And Pleasant Tone for 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Emitting ultrasonic cries, it floats on winds to travel great distances. Oh, we might have something good. Whoopsies. Our reverse holo here is Morpeko or Morpeko? Not quite sure. And then our rare in this pack is, Single Strike Urshifu V. 220 HP. And he's a basic Pokemon. Laser Focus. Search your deck for up to 2 fighting energy cards, attach them to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. Impact Blow here does 180 damage, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Impact Blow. That's kind of only fair. So this is number 85. Alright, look at that. Cool. And a fighting energy to go along with them. New item here, Rapid Strike Scroll of Swirls. The Rapid Strike Pokemon this card is attached to can use the attack on this card. You still need the necessary energy to use this attack. So for 3 energies there, we have Matchless Maelstrom. This attack does 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Wow, so you could really do some damage there. Then we have Pignite. And Doublade. Cut down for 40 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. The 2 swords employ a strategy of rapidly alternating between offense and defense to bring down their prey. Alright, 3 more packs. Definitely starting to go faster with some of the duplicates. Silicobra will start us off. Then Blipbug, Esper, Frillish, Roly-Coly, 70 HP and Reckless Charge, does 30 damage but also does 10 damage to itself. It can race around like a unicycle, even on rough, rocky terrain. Burning coal sustains it. Not very environmentally friendly. Our reverse holo here is Glameow, just a common, but you know, I like all the cat kind of Pokemon. And our rare is Licky, non-holo rare, but you know, we don't have him yet, so that's still good. Licky has 140 HP. What? Select? Is that supposed to be like a pun on select? Maybe. Your opponent chooses to discard the top 3 cards of their deck or to discard 3 cards from their hand. The only attack here that does damage is Pitch for 100 damage. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. It uses its tongue much more skillfully than its hands or its feet. It can definitely pick up a single small bean with its tongue. Okay? Though I guess then it would make the bean all stinky, unless Licky evolves to have less stinky spit. Then we have Fire Energy, Single Strike Energy, which can only be attached to a single strike Pokemon. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides fighting and darkness energy, but only one at a time. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Level Ball. And lastly, Cacturn, another one that's kind of, is that colored pencil maybe? 120 HP with Pull. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Spiny Punch does 60 plus damage. If this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached, this attack does 70 more damage. Wow. Packs of them follow travelers through the desert until travelers can no longer move. Kind of creepy. Alright, we've got the final 2 packs. Let's see, come on, Empoleon. Empoleon! Alrighty. Holy moly, it's another roly-coly. Got a Spoink. Oh, you're so shiny. Very cute and very cute. 60 HP. Headbutt Bounce does 10 damage, and Power Gem does 30. It bounces around on its tail to keep its heart pumping. It carries a pearl from Clam Pearl on its head. Then we have Cacnea, 70 HP. Looking a little sus. Z is the first attack for 10 damage. Okay, we're just resorting to sound effects now. And Beat for 20. It prefers harsh environments such as deserts. It can survive for 30 days on water stored in its body. Then we have Bronzor, Salandit, one of our first multimedia kind of Pokemon here, made out of clay. Call Sign is its only attack. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. This sneaky Pokemon will slink behind its prey and immobilize it with poisonous gas before the prey even realizes Salandit is there. Our reverse holo is a rare. Okay, alright. And that is another Galarian Mr. Rhyme. So we have a non-reverse hollow rare, but also not regular hollow rare Mr. Rhyme. Now we have a reverse hollow one. And the other rare in this pack is Conkeldurr, which I think we already have. Womp womp. And Psychic Energy. Again, that effect is really cool. XP Share. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you may move a basic energy from that Pokemon to the Pokemon this card is attached to. So this doesn't just get auto-applied to everyone in your party. Not game accurate. Then we have Rapid Strike Energy. This card can only be attached to a Rapid Strike Pokemon, and it provides water and fighting energy, but no attack bonus on this one. And Cacturn will finish us off. Okay, let's see. We got any last pack magic on this guy? Come on, Tyranitar. I feel like Tyranitar has been in like so many series. He's an oldie but a goodie, I guess. Alright, here we have Scatterbug, 40 HP. Surprise attack is the first attack here, which does 30 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. The powder that covers its body regulates its temperature, so it can live in any region or climate. That's pretty useful. Then we have Houndour, Frillish, Silicobra, Glameow, Single Strike Scroll of Scorn as our reverse hollow and uncommon. So you can attach this to a Pokemon. It is an item, a tool. Furious Anger, 10+. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And our rare in this pack is Vivillon non-hollow. Womp womp. That's okay. I do like all the different varieties of Vivillon, like the desert one and stuff. Vital Power is the first attack. Heal all damage from 2 of your benched Pokemon, and Gust does 90 damage. The patterns on this Pokemon's wings depend on the climate and topography of its habitat. It scatters colorful scales. Dottler, Fan of Waves, Rapid Strike. Put 1 special energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon at the bottom of their deck. Kinda mean. Then we have Seadra, 90 HP. There's a Pokeball laying there. I wonder why. It looks like it's kind of being thrown. And Water Gun is the only attack, but it does 40 damage for only 1 energy. It is capable of swimming backwards by rapidly flapping its wing-like pectoral fins and stout tail. Stout. Alright, that was our last pack for part 1. We've got 3 more opening parts and then a final summary video where we go through what we pulled in the rare and reverse hollow kind of situation. Let's see, to review this round, we ended up getting, maybe let's start from the beginning. Reverse hollow rare, Conkeldurr. Luxray, hollow rare. Remoraid, reverse hollow common. Ooh, big, super shiny, Corviknight, special boy. Purugly, reverse hollow, uncommon. Victory Bell, rare, non-hollow. Do we have that yet? Nope. New category. Mr. Rhyme, another non-hollow rare. Mienfoo, reverse hollow, common. Single strike style mustard, reverse hollow uncommon. Hollow Crobat rare. Reverse hollow Morpeko, Hangy Boy, Hangy Modo, reverse hollow. Then we have single strike Urshifu, special pile. Reverse hollow Glammeow, which is only a common. Licky Licky, non-hollow rare. Galarian Mr. Mime, which is a rare but reverse hollow this time. Conkeldurr, regular rare. Single strike Scroll of Scorn, reverse. And Pavilion, regular rare, non-hollow. So that was our first pack. You're welcome to stick around as I shuffle some cards, turn off the camera, maybe let you fall asleep if you haven't already. Stay tuned for part 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thanks for watching and enjoy the ASMR.